This is Boston University basketball on ESPN+. Today from the roof at the Case Center in Boston, it's the Terriers against the Merrimack College Warriors. Harper can't cash in on the three. The weak side board, though, for Suk Matone. Second offensive rebound already for BU. And that's a terrific slide step move to the three for Javante McCoy. They want it at this point. Coming down to 7 minutes to go in the first. Reed backs through, and what a move in the spin cycle by Ziggy Reed.
That was on Harper, so he didn't pick up his third, but it was just Minor taking advantage inside.
Bullet pass inside for Chemezi, and the freshman gets two back at the other end right now. Shot clock at 5. Javante hits again. Javante McCoy with a dozen. From the baseline, instead of getting that continuous play that resulted in the big three by Morales. Ziggy Reed, talk about a big three. And now it's a 6-point Merrimack lead. Mikey Watkins working on Brewster. Shot clock already down to 10, and Watkins with the left hand makes it a 9-point Merrimack lead. So now it's a full turnaround, a 9-point BU lead in the first half. Now Merrimack leads by 9. And Reed makes it a dozen. Ziggy Reed with the three, and Joe Jones calls an emergency timeout here.
That's now.
Suk Matone pushed off his spot by Minor, but Suk gets it to go. A much-needed hoop for the Terriers. Morales misses inside, but gets another chance maybe after the offensive rebound, and now he'll get a chance for three.
Well, Morales
on Jonas Harper, who almost turned it over. Now Morales, bullet pass to McCoy in traffic. Back to Anthony. 4-3, oh man.
Under out of bounds. Terriers get nothing out of that. They go back to the top of the key.
Fresh 20 for BU. McCoy with the right elbow.
Free zone.
Points together, I should say, after the made free throws. Fletcher Tynan, a three in front of his bench. So another 5-0 BU run to cut it to 5. For Merrimack now after hitting those two big threes. Ziggy Reed is back in. Watkins throws up a wild shot. The Terriers on the run out. They haven't had many of these. And Fletcher Tynan hangs and scores. What a beautiful play by Fletcher.
Now for Merrimack.
I believe Minor ended up right in the lap of Ethan Britton-Watts over on the BU bench. That's the last thing the Terriers need, is to have somebody get hurt just sitting on the bench. And Ethan's already got the sprained ankle, so that's a big three right there by Javante McCoy, and he is now tied with DJ Irving for 10th place all time on BU's scoring list. Being patient here, down to 10 on the shot clock. Again, they feed Suk. Suk on Minor, they clear it out for him. Suk will go to work, keeps his pivot foot, spins twice, and scores! And one! What a move by Suk Matone! And he has a chance to bleed the clock here, this time with just a 2-point lead. Watkins finds Minor with 2 on the shot clock. That time it worked to perfection for Merrimack. 2, they have a timeout if they want it. McCoy goes to Matone. Suk trying to spin on Conley. Out to Javante for 3! With 2.6 seconds left! BU takes the lead for the first time since early in the game. 2.6 to go. Timeout called. He is now 10th on BU's all-time scoring list, passing DJ Irving, and he's only 6 points away now from reaching 9th place. Round so long from Boston. The final score again today, BU 61 and Merrimack 60.
Back here at the roof, the Terriers a perfect 2 for 2 in the friendly confines of their home as the Terriers beat Merrimack 61-60. Joined alongside Javante McCoy, who ended up with the game-winning 3 with 2.9 seconds to go. Javante, that last shot, you look at that play, originally went into Suk Matone. You've been playing with Suk for how long now that you just know that look?
5 years. 5 years.
Talk about that shot in general. What were you expecting to get out of that?
I just stayed ready. You know, we went into Suk. We had all our confidence in Suk, and he kicked it out. He trusted me, and I was ready for it.
2 20-point games in a row for Javante McCoy has leaped you already now into the top 10 all-time in BU scoring. I'm guessing you didn't realize that during the game, but what does that mean to you hearing that now?
It means a lot. It means a lot. I don't really pay attention to that, but it just shows me that you know, hard work pays off, and I just keep working every day, and things are going to pay off in our favor.
Javante, congratulations. We'll see you Wednesday.
Thank you.
Javante McCoy, the game-winning 3 as the Terriers beat Merrimack 61-60. Well, it's hard to follow that, but we'll bring in assistant coach Mike Quinn to do so. Mike, let's start here. BU's first one-point win since January of 2020. What does that always come down to?
Somebody making a play down the stretch, and luckily we got a couple older guys that we trust. And like you talked to Jay, Suk and Javante had the ball in their hands, and you know we trust their decision making.
You know, this game, I was saying to Doug, it really came down to the final 5 minutes. Merrimack took the air out of the ball, and once again, BU had that last run. What did you see in those 5 minutes?
Yeah, we knew when they get a lead, they were going to try to stop the game, so we had to lock up defensively. And I thought our defense led to a couple of transition opportunities in offense, which got us going. And then down the stretch, you know, their zone's tough. Their zone's tough, so some guys had to make individual plays. Suk made some great plays on the post, and then Jay with the big shot.
When you look at a team, two teams that are so strong defensively, does that account for some of the crazy runs we saw? We saw so many 5-0, 6-0 spurts in this game. What accounts for those kind of changes?
Well, for us, not great offense, but you got to take care of the ball a little bit better against them, and then get the shots we want. But yes, it is a lot of credit to their defense. They make it tough, they turn you over, and then for either of our teams, if we can get turnovers and stops, especially for us, we're able to get out and run. So that's what we look to do.
Coming off a 5-game road trip, what did you see from the energy in the early going from this team?
It was certainly nice to be back. It was certainly nice to be back home. You know, I thought we came out and we didn't quite have the same energy defensively that we've come accustomed to, but I thought we picked it up as the game went on. So hopefully moving forward, we can have better starts here at home.
Well, home is only short-lived as you go back on the road now to GW Wednesday night. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.
That's assistant coach Mike Quinn. The Terriers win it here at the Roof, 61-60 the final. Javante McCoy with 20 points, including the game-winning 3, as the Terriers improve their record to 5-3.